Hello and welcome. Right, it is time. I did say we're going to do this next session. Yeah, it's time to get these weeds gone. So, yeah, I'm going to do time lapse because there are two fields, and I don't want it to be just we just get the wind. And I'd like to get well. It's been flowing really well actually, and that's what I'd really like just to carry on the flow. Plus, we've got quite a lot to do in this. Yeah, I want the us to keep making the progress like we have done. So. Yeah, I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, that's that done. Yeah, it's the other thing is obviously we didn't really need to stick down the. We could have actually done the farm jeb or something because we didn't really need to stick this down. I did sort of mention it inside that yeah, we'd already done it, so why lie? That's or yeah, it did happen the first time. That didn't. There's an awful lot of free concrete going on here. Yeah, it's one way to concrete in there. Just keep putting things down, selling them instantly. So that's all of our weeding done. Everything's growing well, and I would, being as we haven't got animals yet, like to zip straight through. Just remind myself what's in the sails. Yeah, the beautiful massive, which we've missed about 3 times. It's such a shame it is, but we sort of can manage. As it gets a little bit bigger, we won't. It is true. So it is 8 o'clock in the morning. Let's sit through because I'd like to keep the flow going well. We've covered some years, and yet it's not really felt like we've covered some years. The sessions have flowed really well, but there does come a point where it doesn't carry on doing that. What have we got? The forest dragon, haven't we? Yeah. So we really don't need anything like that. We don't. Yeah. It's yeah. Fast bale and windrow. Oh, fast bale. Okay. It's my favourite windrow. It is, but yeah, we're all right because we've already got something that'll do it. That's all that really matters. So let's go through it now. Then let's keep our eye on that thing and make sure it's not. Yeah. The other thing is we're probably going to be out of next month. Oh, and that is still Money Distributor still doing its beautiful job. It's not building up just yet, as in like overdoing it. So let's go through straight through till I think it's August. For yeah, sugar beet as well, haven't we? Hmm. We could really do with a vegetable harvester. one that does them all, even if it's a small one that we've been leasing for years. It's typical. We haven't seen that ever in the sales or anything, have we? Typically. Another windrower. The amount of windrowers in that we've got. Two Bomex, the 18 meter and the 30 meter, and a 7.6 meter Johnny Ever. No, thank you very much. Now, I would imagine that we're really dark green on our growth on field 52 and 55. We are indeed. So through in the morning, could have. Has anybody done oats near us? Let's have a look. Oh, 53 is one of those fields we did really want. Could it? Oh, that's a point. Oh, we can't afford 57. Gordon Bennett. 53 maybe, but no, not quite. So let's have a look at. Yeah, that's still going nicely. Yeah, so this will be the month that we run out of parsnips, which is rather apt because we should be gaining them some new ones in the morning. Not got a silo yet, but we can put 100 tons in there, but that's not going to really cut it. Not really. So let's go through till the morning. And then we've got to decide what are we harvesting with. Yeah, if we're going to do this regularly, which obviously we've got a production that's in this, it's not, I've got to be honest, I'm glad we've done it. It's not stupendous, as in, well, you can see what we're going up each day is really not terribly grand. For saying we're doing two, I've got to be honest, I do totally agree with what I said. It's very strange. We're out of, yeah, we're out of both. So that's both of our businesses stopped this morning. That would probably explain why we didn't quite do so well, though. So August, I would imagine it now says remove foliage. Right, so then what are we going to do? So 20,462, plenty of honey. We could tell our honey to stop distributing for a little bit. And we could say store and then sell. Because we've got 25 tons in there, which is about 5 months supply. Not that's going to make any difference right now. So what are we going to do then? Are we going to think big? Or are we going to... Yeah, I'm trying to think. I do like the one that we've actually been having, the rootster, the special adapted rootster. There's yeah, there's also the TNT one, but it's a little bit smaller. Yeah, the one that we've been doing by Yoga Dim is slightly bigger, which is very useful. And no, I think that's it. It's just that's all that's the difference. I think 9.1, 8, 6, and 8. I think that is it. Oh, the multi-fruit does potatoes as well. Ah, the yogurt. Yeah, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Yeah, nope. I'll keep meaning to take the T440 out, but I'm not sure if it does everything because it's not. I want to test. I don't want to presume. There's also obviously the Colossus, which also, but it is really for a little farmer like ourselves, is a little bit overkill. That one would be really good in a way. I'm trying to think, do we? But then we're only doing vegetables. But do we want to go like root crop mad? That does everything. Do we buy one? But we could get something like the biggie that comes up for sort of like sale, couldn't we really as well? So I'd like to go bigger. I think we're going to lease for now. Right, fantastic. And we're going to upgrade our tractor, really, our original Big all my life. Wow, we do well with that. I didn't realise it settled down 6 odd tons. Oh, it's still going. Is this what we're getting every day? This is why sometimes it's sort of like, because I presumed it was finished, but our 3 of them, all my life, I need to sell. Yeah, wow. You just sort of keep waiting a few minutes. Yeah, what I'd like to do is upgrade the original case. Yeah, and which we can also do over at the shop. We can, yeah, we need to grab that. And I know I haven't forgotten that we've got that beautiful bit of kit that we bought that was a super duper deal. But yeah, they're not ready yet. They're not. Let's indicate. Okay, why did that not indicate? Ooh. That's how accidents happen. People looking for an indicator. Yeah, well, it is really. Yeah, that's all it takes to be a bad driver. It is something I've always. Yeah. I did also say stop. Yeah, I must have not quite pressed it. So repair, and how much to go up to the biggie? 45,500. I think we're going to do it because we're never going to do it. And it makes such a difference with that beast. It's then so very useful. It's only marginally then less than our other tractor, which I think is 270 something. Yeah, it is. So we're right. It's a good, solid tractor, really. Now then, I think we need to use that like it is, so we can grab that ourselves. Yeah, it's quite funny, the soundtrack back. It is true, it's either 40 or 80,000, so it's, right, so we also need that, so we need it to have the lorry back. We haven't got a lorry, have we? And I've forgotten. No, no, we haven't. It's just that we got the trailer on with it was. That, well, it is, but you know what I mean. Right, let's grab, leave that here, I think, because we're going to need it at some point. We'll grab that back. And we should meet on carrot field, I think, the one that we're doing carrots on, which is this one over here. We are going to go straight into a time lapse because this is going to be a bit of a monster session, really. Yeah, definitely. Not sure, he doesn't manage them all that well, but we have got the dolly. If it's not, yeah, it doesn't. It's not always some. Yeah, it's not quite tall enough for some. So I'm not sure whether I'll just. It is a little bit tall for this, really. Still, yeah. The other thing is we do need to. Looks like it's going to start raining soon. It says, according to the weatherman. Yeah, fantastic. Right, so then, let's grab that, and we'll let the case do its thing, I think. I have used that form heading, have we? Well, I did say when I bought it, we might not. So that's the thing, I don't always... It's sort of, you're hedging your bets when you get such a good deal like that. You like thinking, I'll kick myself if I don't get that, and it's true. So then, I'm trying to think whether we... No, we won't. I was going to think about... I want to do the pipe out. That's the one. Yeah, I know it looks a bit odd, but if we... You know, I think you can't make a pipe go up and down, can you? I think the AI can, but you can't. I remember the Frith guy saying something about this. Yeah, that's your lot. No, it's alright with vegetables. I'm trying to think, really, is there a better way to do this? Isn't it to go the wrong way round? It is really. And then you're actually sort of like doing what you should do, which is like going around the edge of the field. So field 55, let's see. I think you've got to go to advance with course play. You did used to be able to do it a little bit differently. Right, crib 55, open, 2.8 meters, advanced, start work on. So there is a way to do this. You can tell it to go the other way. I always get this wrong. It's not a thing I use very often, but you do need it sometimes. Rows, not rows to skip. I do think it is where you have to go. You have to turn expert mode on. And of course, my mouse is choosing that very moment to disappear. Expert with additional features. That's the one. So now we have to do create job, and I think you get X. Here you go. You do clockwise. Yeah, we want anti. Yeah, that's it. Smashing. That's the way we want to do it. So we want to do. Think about 5. Huh? Why not? That's not so difficult to do. Huh? Seriously? What on earth would be your problem? There's nothing else on the field. It doesn't like things on the field. It's a bit of an odd one. I did not expect that. Counterclockwise, 5. Oh, seriously? Right, okay. And 55. Save course, activate. 2.8 meters. We could really do with another trailer, couldn't we? It's yeah, it's the only trouble is when you're waiting for trailers. It's such a cracker, but it's so tall. It's a real struggle. Do we? To be honest, I think what we'll do is we'll use the original tractor with the dolly. I think I prefer doing that, and I'll let the AI do it, and I'll do the I'll do the unloading sort of thing. But yeah, you could do it either way. You can sort of do the AI, but I've got to be honest. Having done it that way, I think I prefer to let them be the harvester, and I'll be the transport man, because it's a bit weird the way that they do it. I don't want to do it with the truck, because although in a way it's good, in another way it's not. So yeah, let's let go, because you do look awful. It's just not high enough. It sort of works okay with some, but only to push. I think it's alright for moving things around, but not really okay for actually, any length of time like this. Like so then, we need to sort of like follow on the outside, set that going. Yeah, there's still going to be a bit of a struggle, but the AI, obviously you can sort of sneak under the pipe. Oh, should have tell it to keep its pipe out. Sure you can. Yeah, because it's really on the very, very edge of, yeah, there's sort of like, it's sort of a little bit where you can see it's not real. And if you hover there, you're right. But yeah, it's not a very big. Oh, we're forgetting they've got the 47 tons of. That's in a trouble with this. It's invisible. So you can't, for that, you know, normally you would rely on the fact you can see things. So that means we're going to have to stick. This is sort of really the dead centre of our let's play, but I think I'd like to do it, yeah, up this top end, I think. Yeah, right close to there. Or we could do it right close to there. Yeah, but then I want to do it sort of a bit away from the road. So silos. Now, I don't know if we're far enough away from our productions to still use the same one, because I do really like that. I don't really want to stop using it, but sometimes, yeah, again, we're still at that point where we're a little bit. Oh, we could afford the other one. Let's go for, yeah, let's go for Bernie's. My go-to if I like its smallness and yet not so small. Right, let's grab that. It's a little bit dear, but it's still a fantastic value. It's still very, very good. Yeah, 11,000 for a silo. I don't think we will get it on our land. Need to see it like that. Yeah, it's sort of going to take up a lot of room though, isn't it? Because that's why I like doing it. I suppose you could sort of be clever. Stick it right in the corner where it's not wasting a lot of room. We've got to be careful of these. Not a lot to do any damage to the road. Yeah, we didn't use V mode. I would like to stick a one of the grates down as well by Falva. I reminded myself earlier on another Let's Play how, yeah, Falva's name is about perfect. The next one's a little bit too big. It's about right. Just like to see the grate. Right, that's always not bad at all. Right, so let's stick that in. It's into our. Yeah, it has, but it is what it is. You need these things really. You would be a little bit better on now. That's a point. That's yeah. It's the only thing when you try to accommodate the grate, then it looks silly because obviously, yeah, you're not near the grate. Yeah, I've done that before. It looks realistic, and then you're sort of like not. This doesn't bleed into other productions, so the way that Bernie's made his versus Omatana is a little bit different. So, right, okay then, let's get on with it, shall we? Right, so I am going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, I think I'm going to split this. Yeah, because it's typical as well. I realised that you've already got carrots, but it is. I can see why I did it. It was the first food we came to, but yeah, we really do need the other one. But it's not like we're not going to go through. Yeah, it was definitely better. I did say this, or hinted at this, that the New Holland's a better turner, but it is a bit big. The Mega Light it is, but yeah, the other thing is you do need a big trailer. It's no good having a little 30 tonner. You're going to be forever emptying it, really. So something like this, it does. Oh, that reminds me. Yeah, let's empty that and see how well we did because I certainly did quite a few, mainly 40 odd tons. It is true. Obviously, this nerfing of horsepower that happened a few months back, and then there was a bit of a balancing. It still is. It's just a 270 horsepower tractor. I suppose would that, yeah, 60 tons? It's that. I don't know whether that would be in the capability of a 270 horsepower tractor. Of course, we can upgrade this one as well if it's sort of like, ooh, okay. It's to make it manage its what it should be having. It's weird how this manages the silo fine, but doesn't manage that production. So it makes you wonder: is it the production? Because the trailer's fine with this, and it's still a tip point. So right, yeah, we're dragging the bag as well. So we're going to leave it here. Next session we'll get on with doing the parsnips. But how well did we do? We obviously filled that as well. So we've got plenty of. Yeah, the honey has sold. Brilliant. It's just 580 per hour. That's quite amazing, really. I mean, that's sort of going to sell quite a bit. How much did they actually gain for us? Yeah, 74,000. It is good. It really is. Right, anyway, please, can we have a look at how well we did with the carrots? If we look on the right one, and the carrots are right at the bottom. 47 tons of wood chips for our other business. So 114 tons of carrots in storage on top. So, and there was about 60 tons, so about 174 tons of carrots off this field. Now, I probably should have done it the other way around because I think this is slightly bigger. If you look at that versus that, yeah, it is. And I do think I've said this before. Carrots are. I always think you get a little bit more carrots than the others, having done the same field a few times and then like gone on and done another that same field with carrots. I always feel there's a bit more percentage of carrots than there is parsnips or a beetroot. So yeah, I did find that on Fouillé Normandy where we did have big fields and we did the same one the next year and it was obviously we did the same fertilizer. Yeah, the other thing is, it's this does sort of show what I said about we've got enough. Well, no, I did say we've not got enough tractors. We could, if we'd got a third tractor now, be setting the ploughing as we two leave to go to the next field, with us having to load and unload at the same time due to this not having a big capacity. It really is, yeah, it sort of does show the flaw in that, but the other thing is we're sort of medium. We're a medium farm where we're not quite at the stage where you're needing and you can sort of manage, and we've not really got the. We're not doing well enough that we can really afford to go really big. And there's quite a few farms like that where you've got to. And that, as I said, it's we're sort of we're doing well, but we're not doing that well. And that's what I was saying about multiple income streams. It's weird, but I don't really feel that we're earning like multiple amounts. It just feels like the same as we did before. Not like we're doing double when we were, but it's weird. It should be, and yet I don't feel that we are. Well, maybe we are. Maybe we're only earning 5 grand and now we're earning 10. It's it's not bad when you consider you were earning £10, £10, 10k per day, and then I mean the honey also is quite a nice little business. You sort of do wonder on one last play whether I ought to be a honey baron. You get 5 or 6 of those beasts going. the hourly rate would be quite phenomenal. It would be sort of quite a cracking business, really. I'd love to try and do it one time because it's true actually. Honey is a really good. I mean, obviously people make a business from it, so yeah, I might have a go one time. It's almost like having a generator. But anyway, yeah, these are all just sort of ideas and some ideas because I'm sort of keeping in mind that this is not a normal Let's Play. This is sort of me sort of showing a start from scratch, but also I am trying to show this. I'm not doing my normal fertilizer business. I'm showing this sheer farming and productions. And again, it's the price on that is mediocre. I suppose it's a bit like sugar. Sugar's a little bit like that. It's a good little steady income, and it because of the volume usually of sugar beet, you will make money at it. It's just or sugar cane for that matter. You will make money off of it through volume. So it's not the best of things. You're gonna have to work hard for it, but I'm not afraid of that. The oil business is usually the fact that you need some big fields to get enough oil to make cash, because you will earn well from the oil business. But yeah, you need quite a lot of like canola, quite a lot of sunflower. Sunflower's quite a low yield, so swings and roundabouts, really. Excuse me, just yawning, and I didn't want to sort of make a loud yawn. Right, so then, all that remains to be said for this particular session is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey, and I'm going to say goodbye for now.